In this episode, we're going to be taking a closer look at the reluctant retriever dummy. Welcome to Dog and Field. So the reluctant retriever dummy is based on the traditional snack dummy. It's an innovative twist with the addition of a foam insert. This is slightly weighted, bringing the dummy up to around 100 grams, just to get your dog transitioned onto using canvas dummies, but also for feeling the weight, so you can then progress that onto half-pound dummies, 1-pound dummies. To start off the process, simply remove the foam insert and fill the dummy with your dog's favourite treats or snacks. You've now got a dummy that smells just like your favourite treat or snack, that your dog is far more eager to want to pick that dummy up. Set your dog up with his dummy, with his retrieve, and then every time he successfully retrieves that dummy, you can then use the dummy itself to reward the dog. Build up this process, encouraging the dog each time, and gradually you can phase out the treats inside the dummy and then replace with the foam insert. Now that dummy is still going to hold the scent of the treats. It's still going to smell nice and attractive to your dog. Carry on the process. By this point, your dog's going to be transitioning. It's forming a habit, and he'll be successfully retrieving the reluctant retriever dummy. Once you've got your dog in that position where he's happily retrieving now, you can push it one step further. You can then remove the foam insert. You can wash the dummy to remove the scent, or you could use an additional dummy if you want. If you're not quite sure if that's going to go well, if that transition is going to be complete, then you can have a second dummy so that you can always revert back to your scenty one. Once the outer canvas is washed, pop your foam insert back in and try your dog with that retrieve. If your dog's now confident retrieving canvas, you've built up a pattern, you've built up a habit, fantastic. Keep with that process, and then you can start transitioning across onto half-pounds or 1-pound dummies. So let's take a little look at this out in the field and show you it in action. So, the reluctant retriever dummy. Got a young dog out here. We're going to get her associated with the dummy, and we're going to introduce her to the treats that are inside, so she associates the dummy with the treats. She can already smell them. You can see that straight away. She's keen for that dummy. Sit. We're going to take a treat from the dummy, and we're just going to give her a piece of. So we've got this loaded up with her food. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Sit. So she now knows that there's food coming from the dummy. Sit. And we just load that up. Good girl. Sit. We'll zip that back up. Sometimes we just need to have a little bit of a game. A little bit. Get her keen for that dummy. She knows the food's in there. She's had a couple of snacks out of it. She can smell that. There's plenty of scent coming off the dummy. We're having a bit of a game with her. You can see that she's really keen on that. And then we're just going to throw the dummy out. Good girl. Ed. Good girl. Just going to keep on having a bit of a game with her. Just build up her confidence. Build up the association with that dummy. Sit. Sit. Just got really keen for that dummy now. Good girl. Good girl. She's loving that. She knows there's food in there. Sit. Ren. Sit. Good girl. Dead. And this is really just the start of the process. She's just getting really keen for that dummy. We've already removed the insert. We've filled it full of the food. She's really keen. Sit. Sit. Ren. Good girl. Sit. Dead. Good girl. Sit. And what we can do then is we can reward her from the dummy. She knows there's food coming from it. Good girl. And all of a sudden now, we're building association between the food and the dummy. Sit. And as explained, sit. As explained before, what we can then do is we can phase that the snack dummy away, and we can bring out the dummy that's got the foam insert. We've already had this loaded up with food previously, so it's still got the scent. Sit. Good girl. Sit. She's really keen for that dummy. Sit. Come on now. Good girl. Sit. Bearing in mind, this is now the dummy without the food in it. It's got the foam insert back. Ren. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Dead. Sit. Sit. You can see the enthusiasm for the dummy. This is a dog that previously may not have had interest too much in retrieving canvas, but she's very food driven. You can just see the eagerness. Sit. Ren. Good girl. Good girl. Plenty of praise. Not too worried about her jumping up at this stage. She's just showing a lot of enthusiasm. And this is exactly what we want. We want to transition her from that food onto canvas. Sit. And this is exactly what we want from the reluctant retriever dummy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.